Mesoamerica regions. Gulf of Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, Olmec civilization, Mayan civilization, Aztec civilization, Mesoamerica region.
Welcome, boys and girls. Hello, it is me, Mr. Tom of the Home Video Variety Show. Yes, this is our live Friday show. Thank you so much for joining us. We do this every Friday. Now, the Home Video Variety Show, in case you don't know us, we're a YouTube channel, and we primarily look to educate, entertain, and encourage young and developing minds into the things that are good, true, and beautiful. All right? Well, today, boys and girls, is a special day. Today is February 14th. And that means it's Valentine's Day. That's right, Valentine's Day. Now, when we think of Valentine's Day, we probably think of romance, right? And love. And we might think of flowers and cards and candy and that type of expression. And some of you boys and girls, when you think of all of those things, you might recoil a little bit. That seems a little foreign and out of your territory. And that's okay. That's totally fine. I will tell you, boys and girls, someday in your life, you will not recoil at the idea of romance. And when that day comes, boys and girls, remember to conduct yourself with self-control and with genuine, thoughtful love and care towards a significant other person in your life. And that's how you can celebrate Valentine's Day. Okay, anyway, did you know, boys and girls, that Valentine's Day was actually a Christian holiday? Yes, it was. You know, you could just ask your Catholic or Orthodox or Anglican friends. They'll know, they'll tell you. That's right. Saint Valentine, or Valentinus. He was a bishop who was thought to have lived in the 3rd century. There's some debate on the details of his life, but here's the general story, is that he was a bishop who defied Roman law, and he helped persecuted Christians. Now, his bravery eventually led to his own execution. Yes. But later on, the church honored him by giving him his own holiday. That's right, St. Valentine's Day on February 14th of each year. Isn't that neat to know? So that's a little bit about St. Valentine. You can find a book at a library or ask your Sunday school teacher about St. Valentine, and perhaps they will tell you more. I know, Mr. Tom, does everything that we do nowadays have to have some old historical significance? Yes, pretty much. You know, our whole current civilization and everything we do nowadays and all the traditions we have, it's just built up from some other historical culture that came before us, boys and girls. That's just human nature. That's just the story of history. Everything we do has historical meaning. All the words that we say, our language has, is built off of another language that came before it. Which is a great reminder, boys and girls. It is always good to practice your Latin.
Hey there, boys and girls. Would you like to know how to say I love you in Latin? It's pretty easy. Just goes like this. Te amo. Te amo. Yeah, that means I love you. Isn't that a neat one to learn on Valentine's Day? Hey, Grandpa.
Hey, guys.
Listen. Te amo.
Oh, thanks a lot, Freddie. That sure means a lot. Whatever you say.
Oh, I said te amo. I love you.
Oh, that's real sweet. Well, te amo, right back at you.
Thanks, Grandpa. Te amo.
Before we go on, I would just like to mention, did you know that a couple of weeks ago, we put out a new math video? Yes, that's right, for the multiplication tables. It looks like this. It's a chant. It doesn't have a melody, and we don't do any skip counting. So if you love skip counting or you have a particular melody song that teaches you the multiplication tables, just stay with that and do those things. That's fine. But if you find our chant of multiplication tables, this video to be helpful, well then please use it. We encourage you. We encourage not just classical students, but all students to use this multiplication video. We think it might be very, very helpful for you. But if not, just let it pass you by.
Hey there, boys and girls. Well, in honor of Valentine's Day, I thought I would read you a poem of feeling. Yes, that's right. I'm going to read a sonnet. Now, what's a sonnet? Well, sonnets are usually made up of 14 lines. Hey, and today's February 14th. That's neat. But beyond that, there are many different variations, each one more complicated than the last. The form we're most familiar with is the Shakespearean sonnet. Yeah, that's William Shakespeare. In a Shakespearean sonnet, the 14 lines are divided into 4 parts, 3 quatrains, and a couplet. Anyway, this sounds a little complicated, but you'll see what I mean when I read this poem called Sonnet 18. You might know some of it. And by the way, the word sonnet comes from the Italian word sonetto, which means little sound. So here you go. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometimes too hot the eye of a heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dim, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course, untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. That's Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare.
Oh, Jimmy, dear boy, were you talking about me?
Was I talking about you?
Yes.
No. I was reading Shakespeare.
But...
Unless perhaps you were around in 1609 when Shakespeare wrote this.
Oh.
Could that be true?
Of course not. How old do you think I am?
Well, there you go.
Ridiculous.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much for that poem, a Shakespeare poem. Don't you children, you feel so fancy and cultured here on our show, exposing you to Shakespeare? I know, boys and girls, you read Shakespeare at home already, so you didn't need us to tell you about it. Okay, well, before another moment goes by, I must introduce our special guest for today. She is a wife, she's a mother, she's a doctor, and she's the author of 2 books. That's right, Bax and His Bubbles, and this one she's going to talk about today, When Love Flows. We have Dr. Sonia Amin. She's been on our show before, and she is a friend of mine. We've known each other for years, and she has a great message for you kids today. Alrighty, so let's hear what Dr. Sonia Amin has to say today. All right, we're gonna get her on the line. Don't embarrass me up there, you guys.
Oh, we
All right?
never embarrass you.
Do we? Well, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Miss Sonia, and I am so excited to be with you all today. Thanks
Hello,
for having me, Mr.
Sonia.
Tom.
Oh,
wow.
no problem. It's a pleasure.
Well, I had such a great time the last time I was here. I definitely did not want to miss out on today. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Day.
Today
That's right.
is such a great day to remember how we can share the love in our heart with those around us. And how can we do that? Well, that's a great question. I'm a firm believer that we can do that with our words. So it's in the way that we speak to others.
Yeah.
We can do that in our actions. So how we treat one another and how we help others. And we can do that with simple notes of encouragement.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And maybe
That's
you
true.
might think, I'm too young. I don't know how to write much. And that's okay. For you, maybe it's drawing a picture and coloring it and giving that to someone you care about. I'm sure that would mean so much to them. In 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse 14, it says, "Let all you do be done in love." And what a great reminder for all of us on how we should live our lives.
Yeah.
It's actually why I wrote my book, When Love Flows, The Beauty of Encouraging Others. This story is about a little girl named Nora and how she learns that she can use her words, her actions, and written notes to encourage those around her. Have you ever gotten a note yourself? Maybe someone wrote, I'm thinking of you, or happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe someone has said something very kind to you, like, oh, thank you for being a great friend.
It felt really
or
great.
Maybe someone's done something nice for you. Maybe your mom baked you some cookies, right? These are all ways that you may have felt loved. Well, now I encourage you to do that for someone in your life today. And if you get to check out my book, you'll also be able to see in the back of the book, I have a brownie recipe that you can download and try.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and those you share it will enjoy it as well. You can grab the book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or your local library. And at the back, there's also a glossary, some reading questions, and even some sentence starters. So if you have a hard time thinking of maybe something thoughtful to write, this is just a way for you to get your thought muscles going and encourage you to start writing notes yourself. So I have had such a great time spending just a few minutes with you all. And I hope that you're encouraged to know that you are not too young to make a difference. You can make a difference in the lives of those around you,
right?
With your words, your actions, and even written notes. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye, friends.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Amin, for your words. Yes, thank you so much. And boys and girls, I also want to remind you that the book can also be found at Dr. Amin's, her very own website as well. So if you'd like to purchase the book, we encourage you to go to her website, which I will include right down here. Alrighty. Well, thank you. That was so terrific to hear from her. Yes, boys and girls, you are never too young to be an encourager to someone. You don't have to wait for Valentine's Day also, by the way. You can do it any day.
Any day.
Of the year.
Any day. Hello there, boys and girls. Happy Valentine's Day to you from me. Yep, and I thought with all the romance in the air, I would love to tell you a couple of jokes that are just right along in that subject. Such as, why do melons get married in the church? Why do they? Because they cantaloupe. They cantaloupe. Yep. Okay, you don't know how that one goes? Okay, what do elephants say to one another on Valentine's Day? I love you a ton. They're so heavy. Well, hello?
Hello there. There's a nice young man named Jimmy. He said you love to tell me jokes.
Oh,
yeah.
He did he?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
well,
hear
I
them.
got a couple of jokes.
Okay, great.
Here, just for you. You're like a dictionary. You add meaning to my life.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's a cute one.
All right. Well, how about this one? I must be a snowflake because I've fallen for you.
Snowflake, huh?
Yeah, snowflake.
You're a snowflake.
Okay. How about
this?
You and I are like socks. We make a great pair.
Socks.
What do you think about those jokes?
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's a joke. Knock, knock.
Oh, okay. Who's there?
Butter.
Butter?
Mm-hmm.
Butter who?
Butter, pucker up, Valentine.
Pucker up? Ah!
What an amateur.
Hey there, boys and girls. It's me, Mr. Phil. Thank you so much for joining us on the musical portion of our Live Friday experience. We know you love this part, and we love it too because we're musicians. It's what we do. But we also love poetry and literature and all things good. I want to encourage you, boys and girls, So, we're gonna sing some songs from Cycle 1, but of course, we take your requests throughout the week, and we take whatever cycle they're from, whatever album they came from. We would be delighted to sing them for you. We have some requests today, but I thought we'd start out, since today is Valentine's Day, I thought let's start out with a love song. Okay, so while we wait for Mr. Tom to show up, let us do this song. Oh, the deep, deep love of Jesus, vast, unmeasured, boundless, free. Holding as a mighty ocean in its fullness over me. Underneath me, all around me, is a current of thy love, leading onward to the glorious rest above. Okay, there that was. Oh, the deep, deep love of Jesus, and actually, that is a hymn we made a cover of a couple of months ago.
It was really great.
And I would dare say, Mr. Tom actually sings better than I did right now.
No, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Congrats to you. Anyway,
No.
okay, let's get cracking, shall we? All right.
Yeah.
What are the kingdoms of living things? What are the kingdoms of living things? And we are plenty for that protest our love and love. What are the kingdoms of living things? What are the kingdoms of living things? Oh, and we are plenty for that protest our love and love. What are the kingdoms of living things? What are the kingdoms of living What are the kingdoms of living things? Okay, we sang this last week. Helping verb. Oh yeah. A helping verb helps another verb assert action being or existence. A helping verb helps another verb assert action being or existence. Do, does, did, have, has, had, they must, might, should, could, would, shall, we, can. Do, does, did, have, has, had, they must, might, should, could, would, shall, we, can. A helping verb helps another verb assert action being or existence. A helping verb helps another verb assert action being or existence. Do, does, did, have, has, had, be, must, might, should, could, would, shall, and can. Do, does, did, have, has, had, be, must, might, should, could, would, shall, and can.
Nice. That was nice.
Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That was a lot of
Okay.
fun. Yeah, that was
We
good.
had a song request this week from Brisa.
Hey,
Yeah,
Brisa!
in
Woo!
Florida.
Hello, Brisa.
And, hi, Brisa. Thank you so much for watching the show. And we would be delighted to play the song Middle East.
Yes.
Middle East. Yeah.
Gaza Strip. You like this? Yeah. Is there a song in there somewhere? Here it is.
Middle East, Israel, Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula, Suez Canal, Cairo. Ooh, yeah. Middle East, Middle East, Israel, Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula, Suez Canal, Cairo. All right, there you go.
Excellent.
There's Middle
Excellent.
East. All right. Okay. Oh, we have
That sounded
another
good.
song request.
Nice
Actually,
job,
this
Phil.
came from what's his name? Mr. Dodd.
Oh, the Dodd family.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey, guys. How's it going?
and,
Good to hear from you
They
again.
want to hear leaf shapes.
Yeah.
Leaf shapes.
They got
Leaf
those
shapes. Leaf shapes. I don't know how many leaf shapes you boys and girls are seeing right now. I mean, it's kind of wintry and cold, I'd say.
Yeah.
Though, you know, for us, those of us in Florida, we actually have buds growing on the trees already. So, hey, that's how it is, you know? All right, we live in the Sunshine State. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. What are some leaf shapes? Linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. What are some leaf shapes? Linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. What are some leaf shapes? Linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. What are some leaf shapes? Linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. What are some leaf shapes? Linear, oval, lobed, cleft, scale-like, needle-like. So, right, very good.
Gets
Thank
me
you.
every
Thanks
time.
for that request. You can always send us requests during the week. Hey, and I'm sorry, I sang that really fast. I always tell myself
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to play
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
slowly
you do.
because it's very wordy, and you know you want to get all the leaf shapes right. And it's a learning song, right? For heaven's sakes. But I didn't anyway.
You learn it real
Sorry.
fast.
Next week. Okay, last song. We're gonna finish up.
Okay. Alright.
Let's see. Let's see. I think I wanted to do what are some ways that animals reproduce? Live birth, eggs, fragmentation, budding, and I worked out a little bit of a different progression here. Is it
Okay.
here.
That's not. No.
No, it's here.
Start on the E.
Start
on the A. Yeah.
There it is. I'm making this up on the fly. I'm making it up right here. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I was like a
Here we
monkey.
go. You ready?
Yeah. That's pretty.
What are some ways animals reproduce? Live birth, eggs, fragmentation, budding. What are some ways animals reproduce? Live Earth eggs, fragmentation, budding. What are some ways animals reproduce? Live Earth eggs, fragmentation, budding. What are some ways animals reproduce? Live Earth eggs, fragmentation, budding.
All right. Well, thank you so much, boys and girls, for joining us. Again, you can always send us your song requests during the week, and we would love to hear them, and we would love to play them. Thank you so much for listening to our music. The books that helped us today are Valentine, from the Courageous series, by the Voice of the Martyrs. A Child's Introduction to Poetry, compiled by Michael Driscoll and Meredith Hamilton. And When Love Flows, The Beauty of Encouraging Others, by Dr. Sonia Amin. Thank you, boys and girls and dads and moms, for joining us on yet another Friday live stream show. We love to put these out every Friday when we can. I want to especially thank Dr. Sonia Amin, my good friend, and I appreciate her being on the show today. That was really, really wonderful. We hope that all of our music and our videos that we put out during the week and over the past several years, that they will continue, children, to educate you, to entertain you, and encourage you. Now go! Don't watch the internet anymore. Go and make up a song of your own. You make up some poetry. Oh. Or just read a really good poem and memorize it. Why don't you do that? Why don't you read a good book or spend time with your family? That's right. Now, we here at the Home Video Variety Show encourage you to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. We'll see you next time.
Hey everyone, it's me, Jimmy. Are you one of those clever kids that are already trying to figure out how to make money by working a job or selling something? You read stories like Henry and Ribsy, who go out delivering newspapers? Or like Ramona, who sold lemonade, and you feel inspired? You dream about making your own business, but you don't know where to start? Well, let us introduce you to Kidpreneurs Academy, a program made for you. Kidpreneurs Academy is a powerful online platform preparing kids for the real world. Decades of entrepreneurial experience cleverly disguised as a fun online program for kids. You can learn skills like critical thinking, problem solving, money management, and more. In their course, you'll find games geared for learning, interactive ebooks, and a business plan builder for real life. Begin your journey to becoming a successful entrepreneur by visiting kidpreneursacademy.com. Just click on the link below.